Yeah. Uh-huh. Get back, get back. Yo, when you finally stay down on the track, Jerry. Get back, get back.
What you thought we weren't gonna do it? Leave you looking stupid, elevate this thing called music. Movement still congruent. I'm a gladiator, calm but evaporator. You a silly hater, you porn masturbator, the lyrical tracker, plowing through these chronic fields. Far from an actor, these real deal holy fields. Modern day warrior, certified prophets with logic. We keep on stacking the profit, we puffing on the supersonic. You name it, demonic. I'm like Johnny Mnemonic, I plug in, all in with the drug binge. Thugs grin, we win, two strong kids higher than Scatterman and Slug Grim. You can get as high as us, we're the human escalators. Keep on going up like a one direction elevator. Innovator, not a hater, I can see Terminator. Put you on a respirator, certified gladiator. You can get as high as us, we're the human escalators. Keep on going up like a one direction elevator. Innovator, not a hater, I can see Terminator. Put you on a respirator, modern day gladiator.
Meet me in the ring and I bet you crumble. We got our fisticuffs ablaze so we can do it bare knuckle. Or we can set a post shot going bonds for bonds. Just speak the ball, got it written. Gladiators run this mission. It's a mission to expose the vision. Show the sketches what they listen. Smoking hella chronic to the AM in this vision. You can get as high as me even if you tried. I'm a piece of cheap and broke. Twisting else, it ain't no lie. Or in the octagon, eliminated chest penetrator. Fight you off a little something like a fucking alligator.
You can get as high as us, we're the human escalators. Keep on going up like a one direction elevator. Innovator, not a hater, I can see Terminator. Put you on a respirator, certified gladiator. You can get as high as us, we're the human escalators. Keep on going up like a one direction elevator. Innovator, not a hater, I can see Terminator. Put you on a respirator, modern day gladiator.
Never hesitate to shoot, be quick to blast. The game is dressed in black and blue and we'll catch that ass.
Slipping in your pickle while we're smoking on the hash. Kick you off the track like we were playing road rash.
Catch a chain in the throat just for coming in my lane. And the game getting broke cause we come to bring the pain.
Different strains to the brain, known to keep you tame. I bleed green, you can call me chronic fame.
You can call it face, come super smoker, man, we blazing up on all the straits, coming out the Caliware.
You can get as high as us, we're the human escalators. Keep on going up like one direction elevator. Innovator, not a hater, I can see Terminator. Put you on a respirator, certified gladiator. You can get as high as us, we're the human escalators. Keep on going up like a one direction elevator. Innovator, not a hater, I can see Terminator. Put you on a respirator, modern day gladiator. Modern day gladiator, gladiator, gladiator.
Yeah. What's up, everybody?
There we go. What up?
Hey, hey.
How you guys doing?
What's up, Pete?
Oh, not a lot of. Just enjoying
All right.
the day.
Feel that, man. I feel that 100%.
I'm
Y'all
having
got
issues on my end, so y'all are gonna have to excuse me if I seem out of it right now. I'm trying to fix it.
you're
Oh,
good.
you're good. You're good.
So I know a lot of people that are gonna watch this don't know who you are. You kind of want to give them a brief introduction of yourself.
Yeah, my name is DJ Looney. I am a member of Dope Shop Records and Mythic Underground. You know me as Stack Styles, DJ, CCS Crew, System Kids, from Tucson, Arizona. I am your 2024 DJ of the Year at the Tucson Hip Hop Awards. Man, I've been doing this since I was probably like 15, 16 years old, man. This local music scene, and got with Stack, met CCS, met all the guys, and kind of became, their graphic and web designer for a while, and then, wanted to get more involved in the scene, so kind of started DJing, pick up some tables, and kind of rest is history, man. Has kind of been hopping on the local music scene. I am also the official DJ for Beef Vegan Presents on KFMA, which is a local rock station, so I do a lot of stuff with them. I mean, pretty much almost every artist in Tucson, Arizona in general, I worked with and or done shows with, including some major tours under my belt.
Oh, yeah. What are some of your favorite tours you've been on?
I've done a lot of local stuff. We obviously, like in-state wise or Southwest region wise. I've done stuff with like Ritz, Crazy Town as well, with Swifty. Um, I think one of the best ones, man, had to be the Underground Alliance tour with the King Click and Blaze. I mean, that one was super fun, just with the guys from Tucson all the way up, up to the East Coast. By our best friend Eric Beninati, Natty B was our merch guy, part of that tour. Unfortunately, he took his life a few months after that tour. So there's some memories alone with on that tour with him, show at the show, staying out, different hotels, different, we stayed at a hostel. Like he was in charge of booking everything, man. So it was, some of the hotels were like 5 stars, some of the hotels had no stars. So it was definitely fun times. We counted on the guy so much, man. So we all missed that guy. But tour was fun, man. Pranks with the guys, Chuck, Sean, and Blaze. Blaze was a good guy, humble in general. He didn't really talk much to a lot of people, but when he did, it was a good learning experience because you just kind of come out there and his face paint on and kind of just chill and just kind of, if he talked to you, then you can talk to him and do it just kind of just an open book, talk about his kids and family, man. He ended up grabbing my phone and calling my best friend out Monster on his birthday. He was in downtown Cobra and Blaze called him. It was like happy birthday, man, on FaceTime. So
Oh yeah,
that
that's
tour is probably one of the good ones because Richter, Obnoxious, Chucky Chuck. So it was a good time, man.
oh yeah. And seeing Richter back out there is awesome.
Yeah, man. Like I don't know if you know, but so we did a back to the hotel video shoot, and it was the first time in like probably 10 to 15 years like he's ever done a music video and stuff. So for him to come back out and do a video with somebody that an artist that people are like, who's this white dude, rapping fast. So to see, for us to be able to get him out of the studio, get him back in music, get him back to be comfortable in the scene kind of way, and to let us be the people to do it with was super dope. So we did, we're in Vegas with him and Chuck for about a little over a week. So that was fun, great times in there, from hotel to hotel, suite to suite every night kind of way. So that was definitely a fun experience, and it's good to see Richter back. Growing up listening to these guys' music as a kid, used to clean yards and have my older cousins or family buy my CDs for them because I wasn't old enough, and now they're my contacts on my phone. So it's definitely it's a good humbling experience altogether.
All right. Did you? What was some knowledge that you was given on that Underground Alliance tour?
Funny you say that. So one of the best experience I got or best talk to was from Richter. On his tour kind of way. I come from a big family, and I that I hadn't really talked to in years hit me up out of the blue and be like, "Hey, how you been, cousin? We should hang out when you come out to Tucson." And it's like, "Hey, like we've been family for 30 some years, and now all of a sudden you remember my name," kind of way. And Richter was kind of like, you know what, like he's like, been there, done that. He's like, just when you go home, give them, talk to them, see what they want and see what their true interest is, or what they really want will show you. And if they want to rekindle that relationship or just want you for money, then that's where where it stands. With Richter was like, only thing you're gonna know is let's go out there and just meet, hit up people that haven't talked to you and kind of see what they want, man. Like as simple as that. Like, he did it in his terms. He's like, "Hey, homie, like you just gotta do what you gotta do, homie." But like we understood like what he was saying about that, like because it was different. Like having people call me that I haven't talked to in years and all of a sudden want to come in your circle and stuff. So it was definitely hearing him be like, give them a shot, see what they want, and if they're just snakes in the grass, then you know how to cut that line. So.
For sure. Go ahead, Chuck.
I was trying not to cough. Busted, called out. Ouch. Um, and you've been in a few different music videos and stuff like that. Is there a particular video you had the most fun being involved in?
Yeah, so I've been to a few like As the War Burns, some local rock artists in Tucson I've been part of. Obviously Tucson Kids, Stack Styles videos. Um, obviously back to the hotel. Back to the hotel was fun in general because of the fact that the amount of people on that video shoot, the amount of people we had, the amount of nights at the hotels. That was really a really fun time. Um, that one probably is definitely up there. We did one with Stack's album. We did like a Reservoir Dogs style music video too, where we did like the whole diner scene at our homies Nate's Italian restaurant here in Tucson. So we did that video in there, Reservoir Dog style. I was Mr. Gold, Stack was Mr. Purple. We had Tyler as Mr. Red. So Stirs, Mr. Silver. So that was definitely a good video. Fun. It was a long process because of the fact that we shot like a movie scene. So we did like the whole diner scene, all the talking scenes. Then we did the shooting scenes, the driving scenes. We drove all the way up to Tempe to film at our homie's warehouse. So that was a long video process. Pretty much took like almost 2, 3 days to film everything. We filmed also at Cobra in downtown. So those two definitely were fun, but I think about more of a fun experiences working with like artists like Chuck and Richter because that one was a massive scale, lights everywhere, speakers everywhere. We went from the Caesar Suite, the Palm Suite, the Stratosphere Suite, the Bailey Suite. We shot in every single hotel in Vegas. So that one was overall just a great process, great experience. That was nonstop. That was all day, all night. Luckily, we had one night off in Vegas, and me and Monster took advantage of that for sure. But it's definitely that one was definitely one of the great ones just to be in Vegas with the homies and not to worry, not have no care in the world and kind of situation.
This is up.
How long have you known those fellas?
So like Stack, when I was a dude used to pick me up during high school, man. He was delivering Papa John's pizzas and he used to pick me up during school, after school, and then we used to go to his house to record music in his closet, man, and come now full circle kind of way, and like it's crazy. But like, I've been down, been a juggalo since high school, been down for the King since high school. So now like I used to get suspended for wearing like a hatchet man and having all the six Joker cards on my backpack. So, I got in trouble for being a fan because back in the day it was the number one gang list, on there. So I used to get suspended for just being a fan, but now it's like shit. Like now I'm on tour with these dudes. We did JCW event. I DJed for JCW with Violent J. So that was fun. Luigi Mac was on there as well. So now full circle is like, damn, like like now these dudes are some of my homies now, which is pretty dope, man. But Stackton as a kid, just kind of I'd met him at I think it was a King Spade show or a King show throughout, so or The Rock, one of those two, and I kind of just following their career, and then next thing you know, just kind of in the circle. I did all Stacks logos. The logo you see on everything is what we designed. The CCS Crew logo too. For the Mental Currency album, we designed that. So a lot of the stuff we designed and did logos for, and I just wanted to get more involved, so it's kind of got more involved into the DJ aspects of the game, kind of way. So but yeah, man, I think probably around like sophomore, junior years when I was started working with Stack and the guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was your inspiration to get you into DJing?
Honestly, man, it's keep me out of trouble, man. I was just kind of just everywhere, man. Just kind of needed a hobby kind of way. I was doing graffiti and stuff like that, and that got me in trouble. So I was like, I need something to do more in the music scene kind of way, and really love music. Really had some good friends that were DJs as well. So it's kind of like, well, all right, I want to trying to find something new to pick up, and I just kind of picked up bought like a cheap turntable. It was like $500, and kind of went from there. And now about a month ago, I bought a turntable that's little over 3,000, $4,000. So I just kind of picked it up and kind of just wanted to get more into it and find out that I'm kind of good at it. So I was like, you know what, let's see where this goes, man. And it kind of went from there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're kind of good at it. I only just see you at like all the events I ever go to.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. A lot of bars too be like, "Oh, good to see you again," like, or even too. Sometimes I done shows like 3 nights in a row at the same place, different shows, and it'd be like, "You just could have just slept here," Like Brick Box is a place where, shout out James, aka Runt, but he's I done a lot of shows at Brick Box. He was on KFMA a couple weeks ago, and he gave me a shout on the radio. But that's one place like I'm always at. They're like, dude, you can just stay here if you need to stay here. Like, I'll see you tomorrow night. You know, it's like so a lot of venues I do back to back stuff, which is great. So but a lot of these venues definitely I do see more than I do see my own kids sometimes.
You'll have that in that industry for sure.
But yeah, yep.
Is there any have you opened for ICP or any of
So
that?
I yeah, so I done Violent J at the JCW event. I done like 20 or 30 Tech Nine shows, you know, when he will coming every like almost like every 6 months, it felt like in Tucson. Obviously I done Blaze. I haven't really done a full show with ICP. I've been to the Bangkok Boom Tour when they came down here. Juggalo Weekend also I was a part of last minute actually. But I haven't really done a show with just the guys. I done Twisted, opened up for Twisted before. But I haven't done really. I only done Violent J, but not them as a duel.
Oh yeah. What's the biggest crowd you've performed in front of?
Uh, two kind of mine. I think one is definitely the Chicana Vice Festival. I've been actually DJing that too. It's the day after awards on a Sunday. So Chicana Vice Festival, it's a 2-day festival at the MSA Annex here in town. It showcased a lot of local Chicano artists, vendors, stuff like that. So it's a 2-day festival. So that one usually draws like little over like probably 500 to 800 or more people. Last year we had Chris Bettis, which is Selena's husband. This year I think they're having an MB Riders perform. I've been DJing since the first event every year. So luckily every year they've been booking me to come back, which is great. So that one is really a good event, family friendly event. A lot of shows, Mexican American heritage like that. The other one is the Hip Hop Awards. Obviously, I won the last year. I won the award. That was a huge. I didn't DJ that one, but it was there. But it was a huge setup. Huge, a lot of people there. And this year, actually, I'll be DJing it for the first time. It'll be a different DJ DJing it, and I will be headlining the whole show. So for that, so those two events definitely draw a big crowd. Um, yeah, so obviously, a lot of local shows, depending on bars, like 80 to 100 people, 200 people. But those the festival style events are definitely one of the biggest ones I've done.
How big would you say that on average that probably is?
For the hip hop awards, there's I think right now over 15 artists performing, and not including like the other awards like best dancer producer. The Rialto holds a lot of people, so usually it gets like probably a little over 1,000 people at the awards. And that one starts at 6 p.m. There's a whole red carpet event, the whole nine, the whole award ceremony stuff. So that one gets really, really packed. So that one definitely you can see over 800 to 1,000 people in that building. And then as the night gets longer, a lot more people will come in kind of late because Tucson runs late. People show up to events like around 9 or 10 o'clock. So throughout the night, kind of get more packed. But those events definitely get a lot of heads in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've noticed that about Tucson. There's too many things going on all at once. People do have to pop in, pop out because they have another one to get to. It's wild out there. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, I do say a lot too. Like a lot of events, there's a lot of things happening at the same time. Like there's multiple open mics, there's multiple shows. You got rap show over here, rap show over there, and then you got like a jazz show. You got a Afro beat show. You got a reggae show. So a lot of it's at the same time, different places, but a lot of fans like jumping around, which is great. And but I mean, for the community of Tucson, it's great because if you want something different, there's always something different going on. So which is perfect.
There's always the vibe you're looking for somewhere.
Yep, absolutely.
Do you got a top 5 DJs of all time?
For me, man, like a lot of my friends are up there, man. Like obviously, like you can't not turn away from Swamp. Swamp's somebody that definitely helped me out a lot. Showed me a lot on tour kind of way because he's been doing this for centuries, it seems like. So he's definitely somebody up there. A lot of my friends, like DJ Jamar's really, really good guy. He does a lot of the hip hop events. He does all the like the water from the homeless, stuff like that. He does a lot of stuff for the community. He just actually got recognized by the city, and he got his own official DJ Jamar Day. So he does a lot of things for events. So he's definitely somebody I look up to all the time. It comes to music, man. I mean, listen to a lot of everything. Obviously, every DJ has a different thing. Obviously, there's like DJ Clay that's sitting at it out there. DJ Product, Happy Ease DJ is also really, really solid dude. So, but I mean, a lot of my friends, I kind of just kind of look up to, kind of way, and kind of strive to be up there with. And I'm lucky enough to share the same stage with them or the same tables with them. So, it definitely switches all the time.
I know he's young yet, but I put DJ Chunk up there with some of the best.
I think I forgot who told me about him, but him, and then also, it's really funny. D-Look's actually a really good DJ too. Like, like he could definitely get down on ones and twos too, man. So I definitely, he definitely done some fire stuff out there.
For sure. Is there any collab you'd like to do with a DJ?
A few. So I do. Stacks probably yell at me about this, but I am work. We're are in the works. I'm working on a album for myself, kind of more of the DJ Clay like mixtapes kind of stuff. So we're all working on one under me. So that one will feature obviously new music from the whole camp on Monsters, Stack Jers, some features from other artists, from local Tucson, and Chuck will be on a record as well. I do want to collab with some other DJs like Swamp on there and anything I could fit in. I definitely want to do. So it's definitely some stuff that's currently in the works right now. We're just kind of get everything down, laid out on ground zero. Stack had a lot of obviously grabbing and all the traveling and stuff. So once we get everything back on track with stuff and also the hip hop awards and all the stuff we got lined up coming up, Stack will be in Tucson at the awards as well. So I think that's where we're gonna meet up at the camp and kind of get everything laid out and everything blueprinted.
Okay. And hope Jers is doing all right. I heard he wasn't doing very well.
Yeah, I
So
mean, yeah, I talked to Jers. Stack talked to Jers as well. I mean, the dude, obviously we've been doing this for a while, so we definitely need a break. There's a time frame where I kind of went MIA as well. So it kind of gets the best of us, man. Night after night, show after show, and communication gets lost in the wind. So a reset's needed once in a while, man. So I definitely took a time off for a month, probably just kind of get things back, get my mindset right, and so now I'm kind of getting things back on track. But no, he's doing good, man.
oh, for sure.
Do you have a particular like favorite story from being on the road? Like any things that stand out that it's the thing that you always have to tell people about?
Well, it's funny actually with Jers. Like, Jers is a funny guy. Like him and I can we click a lot. All those people that are both like we talk shit. We laugh. Obviously, the last time we were with you guys, I pop in. Jers was like, "Oh, what the fuck is Looney doing here?" So like like we just have a solid relationship, friendship wise. Um, it's funny. So like on tour, there, we do a thing. Every time we go somewhere or on travel, it's called a road flare. So he would just shout out, "Someone give me a road flare," and all of us in the whole band will go like "Whoop," like Ric Flair. So literally, this be like every time you see like any minute, someone give you a road flare, and everybody will start like doing the Ric Flair like woos throughout the car. We'd be in random situations, and Jersey would be, yeah, someone give me a road flare in the middle of a restaurant. So like we just kind of do whatever in kind of way, other than like the pranks and the fucking fire extinguishers at 4 in the morning and all the nonsense. But it's definitely a lot of we keep ourselves entertained with the stupidest shit. So it's definitely road flares is definitely something that still goes on to this day, which is great.
Yeah. Road shenanigans are fun. Always fun on
Yeah,
tour.
absolutely, man.
We'll put on here quick.
What do you have coming up as far as events like, within this next week here or whatever? You got anything you want to plug that's going on?
Yeah, tomorrow I'll be at Brickbox. If you want to toss out the flyer up on the screen. Tomorrow I'll be at Brickbox for Equinox show. It's a local show that my homie Shagster's doing. So that'd be tomorrow night, 8 p.m. I believe it's a free show. It's I'm DJing along with the group called we got Remedy Ray on there, SBZ, and then Mythic Underground also. Um, and then we got this one right here's the Hot Box City Fest. That'll be on Brickbox as well. That one's on the 21st of September. So that one's just kind of local artist kind of way. So This dude has I've done a bunch of shows with this guy over Tucson, and he brings some artists like haven't met before or seen before, kind of the new wave of Tucson artists. So this is gonna be 21st at Brick Box. This dude does really good job in booking artists. Good show, good vibe. Just people kind of want to get on stage and practice their stuff and if for their friends and family. So tickets for that's 15. But that one's on the 21st. And then on Saturday, I have Brickbox. I'll be doing every second Saturday there. Just kind of hip hop, R&B, whatever music, whatever kind of feel like, depending on how much I drink. I get free range of whatever I want to play. So every second Saturday at 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. just kind of just me DJing, spinning music, and just having a good vibe. And then obviously the hip hop awards, I'd be DJing that. I won last year, so I'll be headlining DJ for the whole event for this event. So I'll be playing opening show in between artists, during the artists, after the show. So I'll be in charge of all the music for that. So it's always a fun event, red carpet, all the whole nine interviews, all that fun stuff. So to me, that's gonna be a really good night.
For sure.
And then this is the one for tomorrow night. Shakespeare runs as a Brick Box hidden hand. So I'm also a part of a group called Mythic Underground. Johnny Arson, he's the leader of this group. Unfortunately, his DJ passed away a few years back. And DJ Cujo, and he reached out to Stack to ask if I could be part of their group in honor of their DJ, because his DJ and I were really good friends. Obviously, I don't plan on filling that shoes, but I just want to make sure I'm doing my best to provide for the guys, and so I'm part of that group as well, alongside Dope Shot Records and Mythic Underground. So, but that show is tomorrow night at Brickbox.
All right, that's what's up. Solid.
A lot of boxes. Got music box, got big box, and a lot of boxes.
What we need now is a hot box.
That's the other one, hot box fest.
Yeah. We bringing the underground back. Let's get it, it's time we gotta get with it. Bring the old school back, just to be specific. I'm putting on a clinic, collecting my winnings, giving everything I gotta keep my focus on driven, enhancing my vision. I'm breaking through the mental prison like I handle the vision. Dismantle the system, the vandals have risen. Candles diminish, but we bring the light back. Y'all probably thought it was over and then we fell off the tracks.
If you believe that you act, we always speaking the facts. It's open season for a reason. We repeating the past and then we speeding right past. Knock that ass with some dope rhymes. Feet banging up the speakers, never late, we on
The
time.
precision and timing is just a simple assignment, and we've been known to move the mountains and put the stars in alignment. Breaking through the confinement, the definition of violence, who just be creeping in silence and always staying defiant.
I say to hell with compliance, we bring it back the alliance of B-boys, Tigers, TSK, and Looney behind us. We raise the roof, salute the two, cause ain't no way you can trust. We making moves to bring the clues that will forever stay timeless. So let's erupt the silence and speed up without violence. There's no need to argue, Jack, if it's backed up by the science. Sick beats and dope tracks is all you see when you find us. So when we said we bring it back, you best believe we ain't lying. Oh.
So put it back, what's it back? What's it, bring it back, get back, get back. 3, 2, murder. Bring it back, we're the ones to bring it back. Bass slap, murder it on every track. Beat cracks, speakers turned up to max. Stacking jurors, we're the ones to bring it back. Bring it back now, we gon' break your back. How? Pop your neck back and forth until you pass out. Cast out, serve a trap to get your racks. Jurors and stack, we're the ones to bring it back.
Yeah, we bring it back. I'm talking back in the day. Back when artists spit their raps and you can hear what they say. No watered down mumble crap from some busters who fake. It's all about the music, do it with a sick ass DJ. E40 be legit, yeah, we bringing it back. Spikes once apocalypse, yeah, we bringing it back. Das corrupt, Louis, Scarface, Raz, Kaz, all beats back then. Now it's all time to smash.
Playing your vocals in the back, y'all need to quit it with that. Maybe a little on the hook, but not the whole fucking track. That shit is game set and match. The definition of whack. No need for seeing that act. We just be spitting the facts. Let's be that rowdy white nuisance who be one of the truest. And if you're coming from the tuck, you probably felt the influence. Or you're just acting stupid, not paying attention. Dope Shop will bring it back, but in a different division. So put it back, what's it back? What's it, bring it back, get back, get back. 3, 2, murder. Bring it back, We're the ones that bring it back. Bass slap, murder it on every track. Beat cracks, speakers turned up to max. Stacking turds, we're the ones that bring it back. Bring it back now, we gon' break your back. How? Bob your neck back and forth until you pass out. Cast out, server trap to get your racks. Turds and stack, we're the ones that bring it back.
Yeah, yeah. I like that.
Yeah, that was a fun album process. Really fun. I think it's like rain today, guys. Hope it rains.
Am I the only one getting loud right now?
The Glee's dying over there. Look at him.
Whoop, whoop. All right. So Looney, you've done a
Yes,
lot of
sir.
amazing things already. Is there something that you really want to see yourself doing in like the next few years? Like, is there this big goal you're like, oh, if I could just play that?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, right now the goal is, finish the album or, start this process, get that done. Obviously, that's definitely something I've never done before. I think the overall goal is, obviously the gathering is something that I want to do down the road for sure. Uh, Definitely want to get a part of that. What I really want to do is get on the tour again. But the tour that I really want to do is probably like a Strange Noise tour. Those I as a fan growing up, I've been to a lot of those, seeing those artists. I think that one's something that will be fun to be a part of. Strange music and sub noise, something, I've been to a lot to those and be, dope to do something with that. But I mean, doing the last tour, headlining Whiskey A Go Go, in, LA and going to Vegas, Denver, Salt Lake, all this fun stuff, that's been really fun. I think just kind of running in the back and doing another tour is great and just kind of see what else I can go from here. Um, it's kind of crazy because like I DJ a lot, so it's like when it comes to the artists I work for, obviously like we're underground, so it's like where kind of go from this. Obviously, it's all artists that want to work with in the future. But when it comes to like me DJing, it's like all right, I'm still kind of seeing how far can I take it because I do a lot of like hip hop stuff like that, a lot of mainstream. So it's like I'm wondering if I can do the bigger festivals, obviously, like Dusk, whatever. But right now where I'm at, it's been a fun ride, a good learning experience. I'm not the best there is, but I definitely want to make sure I strive to better myself as much as I can.
Yeah.
You,
Sorry
you,
for my late introduction here. What's up?
What's up, man? What's up? How's it going?
Decent, decent.
What's up, man?
yeah,
Oh, lady.
you're talking about that, bringing that Strange Noise tour back or whatever,
Mhm.
and I can't wait for that album to be put together. Also, that he's plotting on.
Yeah, yeah. It's a good thing having like someone like Stack that's in some noise because like he's a fan first, what I'm saying? So for him to like plug in the ears, like, hey, like a lot of the fans still want to hear this type of music or still want this tour, still want the, Someone Soldiers albums, like for him to be still a fan but part of the label is definitely putting down like the right ears kind of way because a lot of us still want to hear that. A lot of us want a Strange Noise tour, a lot of us want Subway Soldiers. So we're still here for a reason. So it's like, we wanna, we love the new shit, but like that PTB Underground, that Cottonmouth Kings old school style, that suburban life, Dog's Life stuff. Like we still want some of that, what I'm saying? So it's good having Stack be able to tell them like, hey, us younger cats, we're still 100% behind you guys. So, let's dabble in the back, let's kind of, listen to, get the old stuff back on track kind of way. So hopefully something happens. You know, it's above my pay grade, but see what happens.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting what he's thinking.
Yeah, yeah, 100%, bro. Good thing about Stack, man, like he thinks a lot, man. Like everything he writes down, he has, books and books of ideas. So now like for him to do some of what he has written down, which is great, some of the stuff that he wanted to be goal wise, he crossed it off his list. So I'm excited to see what he does and what comes out from it.
Yeah, and he did a really good job at the gathering also.
Yeah. I saw the footage, talked to the guys on tour. So when he was out there, so he definitely killed it out there.
Yeah, for sure. When we walked off stage and shit, and he fucking was all like bent over the railing, like couldn't even
Yeah,
breathe. He just fucking just snot running out
yeah,
his nose.
dude. Yep,
Imagine
that sounds like good
performing in
old
the
Stack,
heat.
man.
Yeah, he was definitely overheated.
Not
Poor guy.
not bro. No.
I know he's probably gonna kill me for that, but it was funny.
You're
Good old snot styles, huh?
It's not stop.
yeah. Oh man. Ah, all right.
How do you have like what's your creative process when you like go in to do new shit?
Yeah, man. So like kind of when I do sets, bro, like it's kind of obviously as a DJ, the first thing is you gotta read the crowd, man. Like, I can be doing something differently and then, I can notice the crowd not feeling it. So the goal is kind of change the vibe up kind of way. I do prep usually like a couple days before, the night before a show to get music lined up and kind of see what I want to play and kind of get set list curated. But 9 times out of 10, man, like you get out there and the crowd's different from what you plan. So you got to make sure you adjust and kind of adapt to what you see out there. Lucky for us, like some of us we do shows with like there's three other DJs, so we can build off each other and kind of play around kind of way. But my style is kind of like whatever I feel the crowd is feeling, and I'm gonna keep it up, kind of go from there. I do a lot of wordplay tracks where I take one word from one song, mix it with another song, and carry the same kind of way. So, but a lot of times I'm kind of just filling out the crowd and kind of see what they're vibing to and make sure I keep those heads bobbing or those those feet on the dance.
I think my shit just cut really hardcore.
You got any questions, Luke?
Did you say that again?
Mr. Fashionably late.
I
Yo,
feel like anything I'd ask has probably already been talked about, Fucking,
You
I
can
don't know.
rewatch it if you want.
When I think about some like classic DJ shit, I'm all about like, what do you like to sample? Like if you're gonna fucking like mix some shit up,
Yeah.
what do you like to fuck around with?
Yeah, man. So good. That's like a really good question, man. So like right now, like I've been really fond of like grabbing like old songs and kind of see what I can do to make it resample. Like, right now I'm working on Pusher Man, Curtis Mayfield, getting some samples from that song. I
Yeah,
really
that's a
want to do
good
something
ass
with
song,
that.
dude.
Yeah, man. So I'm grabbing that right now. Can see what I do with that. Also like Paul McCartney and Michael Jackson, that Say song, do shit with that. So, kind of going further back, man, with that, Rasputin as well, kind of see what I can do with that. So, I was kind of going into the crates and see what I can pull out and kind of mix with kind of way. So I got
Check
some
out some
ideas,
of
some stuff.
check out
What's up?
some of those old jazz songs, man. There'll be like a 10-minute jazz song, but like there'll be a 30-second piece, like 5 minutes in, where somebody just goes crazy soloing like a fucking trombone or something, the
Yeah.
saxophone.
Cool.
Sounds great.
Hell yeah, man. But I definitely check that out, man. Yeah, man. I'm trying to do some, a lot of artists, right now, like are sampling artists from like, 2000s, 2005. So I'm gonna try to go way back and do something different with tracks that haven't been touched. So I'll definitely put that on my to-do list, man, and check that out.
I bet you've got 1,000 songs you fucking hear on the daily where you're like, fuck, I gotta do something with that.
Bro, it's bad. I get ADHD, man. It'd be like 3 in the morning, I'd be in bed. I'd be like, you know what, good song should go to this song, and then it's a wrap. And I'll just
Fucking,
get up and just to go do something.
I'm always gonna say that B-boys and B-girls were around before DJs, but DJing is a huge part of where hip hop kicked off, man.
Yeah, 100%, man. That's 100%. Yeah, it's funny because like our Dope Shop Records logo, like if you look into the logo, like it's the four elements of hip hop. You got skateboarding, you got graffiti, you got the shoes, the b-boy dancing. So you have that on there. So it's definitely something that we look forward to kind of way. And then obviously the microphone for the music. So our logo is the four elements of hip hop.
fucking oh man, the history just goes so deep with it too. You know, it went
Hell yeah,
from
dude.
just mixing a few like a break into a break. You know, like some funky sounding shit into some of the craziest shit
Yeah.
ever. You know, fucking like people are sitting up there scratching. You know, like I can't even. I've been seeing that shit since I was a kid. People around me doing it, but I can't even comprehend it, dude. I suck. I've tried. I suck.
Yeah, it's been a good run, man, so far. So obviously, I'm still not done. I have a lot of things coming up. So hopefully, pretty soon, once I get started working on this album, I get a lot of that elements in there and kind of go from there, man.
I mean, obviously, it's an evolving practice too, but like, fucking, how long
Yeah.
did it take you to really be able to, like, I don't know, do some shit that would work a crowd up?
It took me a while, man. Like I said, I've been doing this since I was like kind of like 15, 16, man. But like I didn't really get comfortable with the fading and scratching, and then I didn't have the good equipment that will allow me to do what I wanted to do. So like I think the scratchy stuff didn't come to play for me until like 2023, 2022-ish. And then like the board I got recently, I spent a little over 4,000 on it. Like that one has the old vinyl. It's a Rep 7, so it has the old vinyl DJ feel to it. So now like it has that track and pull, so I can adjust like the sensitivity of the mixer plates. So like now like I'm able to just like just scratch and just kind of do what I want to do with the NEB kind of way, kind of the old school. I fucked with vinyls before with Swamp, and that's a different beast. But with the new board, it has this same type of a vinyl setup. So it definitely has been testing what I know. But lucky for this one so far, I've been doing really good on just, looping the beat and just kind of fucking around with the beat, before the show or during the show or after the show to kind of keep the scratches up.
Oh yeah, dude. How do you time that shit out? I guess it's a generic
Yeah.
question you could probably ask any DJ, but fuck, I've
The
always
goal, man,
been
is
curious and never
beats
understood.
beats per minute, bro. Beats per minute, BPMs is something you look for. And then doing the right timing, obviously, like when it comes to like if you scratch over just like a loop over beat, you can do pretty much any time. But when you DJ for artists, you got to watch it because you don't want to scratch over a lyric, you don't want to scratch over to fuck them up kind of way. So you're gonna make sure the artist is comfortable, with doing the chorus. Good thing about the people I work for though is they don't rap, they rap over the lyrics. So it's just the beat and then rapping. A lot of other artists unfortunately are not there yet, so the song has their lyrics in the background. So it's either if I scratch to that, 100% I'm gonna fuck them up. So what I got to do is either one play their track on one side, and the other side just have scratches lined up and ready, which is fine. But I got to make sure like I don't get the scratches in during a verse. I got to do it on the chorus, so I got to time out when the chorus is out or listen to the chorus, so I know when it's coming around again, so I can scratch during the chorus. Because there's
Yeah,
times
you've
where I've
got
seen other
little gaps
DJs
as
like,
opposed to that
yeah,
big free roam.
yeah, because I've seen other shows where DJs would do that, and then the artist would be like, turn around and be like, "What the fuck did you just do? Like, you just fucked me up," kind of way. So you got to make sure one, they're
You're
comfortable with
ruining
it.
my
So
show.
yeah, so like usually before I would ask the artist, "Hey, you want me to scratch or not?" And I was like, "If you want me to scratch," I'm like, "All right, cool. I'll scratch when I when it's time." And then or if you just be like, "Hey, Looney, fuck it up real quick," and I can do that kind of way. But usually I ask for the blessings before I get all into it.
That's for the blessings.
Yeah, just to make sure things, kosher.
Okay. I feel like
I
Lee
think my phone's
probably
gonna die
already
any
talked.
fellas. Pretty good.
Huh?
Yeah, we talked about a lot, man. It's cool. You can rewatch the
Yeah,
podcast.
I'm sure you're gonna be on here again because Stack Styles is gonna be coming on here, and we're gonna go all the way from start to beginning of the starting
Fuck it.
before CCS crew, and he's gonna bring how many ever
All
are
72 of us, like the Wu Tang,
CCS. Yeah,
the CCS clan.
yeah, we're gonna be
That's
doing
dope,
that
man.
for episodes. So
Yeah, man. Also too, man, we gotta do if you guys want to do any like live podcasts, if you guys are in town, hit me up. You guys are welcome to come any of my shows, do a live podcast there, and we get some interviews with some local artists that we have at our shows. We'd be happy to have you guys come out and do a live podcast with some of the artists, bro.
Hell yeah.
So whenever you guys want to come down to Tucson, or you want to send one of you guys down here, I don't mind at all. Get you plugged into our open mic shows that we do, and if you interview everybody there on the spot, man.
I'm gonna remind you of that.
Let's say
Yeah.
Shelly's the closest.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So we get you guys plugged in. There's a lot of artists that get you plugged into kind of way, and kind of go from there.
Shelly, you're kind of obligated now.
Well, I bump into Looney and stuff often, so yeah, it'll happen.
100%, 100%.
Oh yeah.
Look, we should fly out there sometime for a couple of days.
Now to Arizona.
Yeah.
Yeah, boys.
It's Tucson. It's
That'd
fine.
be well,
I know a few people out there also.
That's one of the states I still haven't been.
Get you out here, man.
Definitely
Have a
gotta
good time.
go fucking break in fucking Jersey's door.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Fucking
All right, ladies and gentlemen, my phone's about to die, y'all. But I appreciate you guys' time today. Any podcast you guys do, just let me know. Like I'm booked currently up until what are we in September, October? I'm booked up till mid-November. So let me know when Stack wants to do this again. And if you guys have free time and need me again, holler at me.
For sure.
But I appreciate you guys' time today, and y'all keep in touch, all right?
Yeah, you
I
too, bro.
appreciate it, man.
yeah.
Much love, y'all.
What's that?
Yeah, I know. I was late as fuck.
Yo, I'm glad I asked you that question. You had great questions. Just 1 minute, bro. That was great.
You're hard as fuck to hear. I'm gonna turn your shit up if I can. Can I do that? I'll try talking.
Your good favorite DJ Looney. Well, enough is enough. And it's
I'm a boxer. I'm a black belt.
Richard Right, and I'm Larry Left. I'm Richard Right.
Here we are. I will fight them hard. I will take them down. First, call Bert.
DJ Looney.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown. I make you laugh. You laugh. I'm here to fucking amuse you. What do you mean funny? Funny how? $3 million.
Your girlfriend's favorite DJ Looney.
need people like me so you can point your fucking finger. I say that's the best. All I have in this world is my balls, my words. I don't break.
Oh yeah. Also, I'll be the 17th. Yeah, the 17th. I'll be joining Stack Styles on the Subnoise channel, I believe it is.
Oh, nice. All right.
We're gonna recap the gathering and a whole bunch of other stuff.
Very nice. Y'all hear that out there? Don't miss that.
So that should be a fucking fun time.
That's what's up,
I'm excited to see all the footage that DJ Swamp got. They're all edited in it and everything.
I'll still be wild.
For sure.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna play a song for the outro.
Take it away, Mike.
I don't know. I think Luke dips out. Let's see. Interlude, yeah. My shit's running so slow today.
Stack. Come to stack. Cultivate what we do and what we've been through. We'll knock you off the wall. You know how I'm working the demon. I don't really know what you're thinking. You change greater the seasons around no fucking reason. You just have let me bleed. Everybody get loud. I ended the session with spiritual lessons. I sip into heavens with lyrical weapons. Don't mess with dimensions with natural progression. Learning the lesson, becoming the teacher. Join the gap to break all the meters. Crushing your amps and breaking the speakers. Welcome y'all to the featured attraction. You haven't looked in the dragon, and now you're mentally stabbing. And held the smoke when I'm dabbing. I see your point and stop laughing. One take, let's go. Fully automatic, niggas started like a million on the mattress. Put your apparatus, now I'm trying to practice. Everybody needs a practice. Everybody needs a status. Better reach some magic. It's a gas to the mattress. 24 and hatchet, I can turn around and rub it. Never see it make it bleed from the head to the feet. Crumbling the feet while I bump it to the beat. Blowing out the trees, rolling up another sweet. The particle pilot, you give it, you with the battery. Still remaining the oddity in the shitty economy. Go. Here we go. It's so amazing how we keep on steady blazing through the hopeless situations with a smile on our face, like a smile on my throat, or the smile at the bottom of my ball. Get the party poppin', just that's the homie Looney. Homie Looney. That's the homie. That's the homie Looney.